Alright, here we go, folks. We are gonna play a game that I know basically nothing about. As strange as that is to say, that's basically exactly what we're doing. This is the Centennial case, a Shijima story. I hope I pronounced that right. Only really had a chance to mess up one word, so here's hoping. But I read this on PSN. It seemed interesting. I went on eBay because I wanted a disc copy, and I got one. Apparently, it's some sort of murder mystery adventure. It says on the back of the box. I started it up briefly, but I haven't really done anything yet. So let's go ahead and just start new anyway. Yeah. From what I could gather in the description, it's going to be like a mix of live action and a game? I don't know. She's not writing English.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait. I can pause it.
Eiji!
You're quite the success. You're a bona fide best-selling mystery writer now, Haruka. Oh, here.
We couldn't have done it without your help, Eiji. Thank you.
It's nothing.
You should have told me you were coming. You didn't have to wait in line. Did you really come here for my autograph?
Yes.
Or...
Are you here to see Akari? Of course not. I would never see Akari. You bastard. How dare you suggest such a thing? There we go. Alright, I think that's a little bit better.
Are you here to see Akari?
No, it's not like that.
Huh?
I mean,
I could see her.
let's just say I wanted
Hello.
to see the both of you. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Yeah. There's a once-in-a-century succession at my family home. And I was hoping you could get some information for me.
Your family home? You mean that grand estate at the foot of Mount Fuji?
Yes. Strange of
Family
you to
has spent
explain
many
to me
years
what
of
my
market
family
research.
home is like, but
In particular,
yes, that's the
how
one.
to stop the aging process. It's embarrassing, but I had a huge fight with my father that ended with me leaving the family. And that's why I want you to do some investigating while pretending to write a feature story.
What are we investigating?
The so-called
Paulander
Fruit of Youth.
Oktoberfest Mars.
It's been passed down for generations in my family and a recently unearthed skeleton.
Nani?
At 3 p.m. yesterday, the police were informed that skeletal remains had been found at an estate in Tenmamura, Fujimine County, Shizuoka. The remains of indeterminate age and gender.
Oh, look at this. Yoe Shijima. His second wife, Yoko Shijima. Together there, the Shijimas. Oh, that Takahiko, he looks like a troublemaker. Look at that bandana. 3 handsome boys. Good for them. This probably isn't a good one to play while drinking. Let's keep doing it anyway.
Were buried under a large cherry tree. The police are trying to establish the
This is gonna
identity
be like a
of the
bad
deceased.
Netflix dub for most of the game, and then I will occasionally play some, or what? Because I think that's what it's gonna be. I sure hope so, anyway. Sounds fantastic. Yoko, I should have known you'd be here. You bitch. I'll kill you! Sorry, Yoko. Oh, God!
Who'd have thought? E.g., a literary consultant.
Yes. Haruka here writes mystery novels, and he makes sure that all the science is sound.
So, does he come up with the crime tricks too?
No,
Yes.
I devised them myself.
That's
Aha.
amazing. I read mysteries sometimes, but I never know who the culprit is. Is there some secret to figuring them out?
Yes, you have to not be a dumbass.
It sounds obvious, but every story contains a mystery, and there will always be clues to help solve that mystery. Just try to connect these clues.
Oh, they're
and
explaining the game, aren't
somehow
they?
You'll arrive at a hypothesis.
Connect the clues to the mystery.
Yes.
What if there were a video game where you could do such things? Well, then I suppose right about now we
Every
would finish
story
our
has a
exposition.
mystery, as well as clues to help solve that mystery. In this cognitive space, I fit the mystery and clues together like a puzzle. Come up with a hypothesis and build a connected path of logic.
And I'm here to help with the reasoning, huh?
Yes, but remember, you're just an image of AG inside my head.
Well, then,
Let's give it a shot.
Right. On the left, you'll find some mysteries. Okay. Wait a minute, I don't know. Oh, I guess I did it. Interesting.
Well, something like that.
I see.
Connect the clues to the mystery and form a hypothesis. That's how you read a mystery novel.
Akari, you are an editor, right? How do you know E.g.?
I met him when we were looking
we
for an
boned a lot of
advisor on
times.
scientific matters. We practically forced him to arrange today's session as well. Thank you
forced
so
him?
much for agreeing to meet us.
How could you?
Ryoya insist on it. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
But not too comfortable. Our family is known for
Oh, that is
murder.
very good on you.
it's been ages since I last wore a kimono.
Yeah.
You look so handsome in it.
She's right. I barely recognize you.
Well, I
Oh,
can't
wow.
keep the
So
cherry
I'm
blossom ceremony
normally
in
not
my
handsome, I
regular
guess.
clothes. It was all laid out
Thanks.
for me, and most importantly,
Hmm?
What's most important? Let me guess. You wanted to look good for Akari?
What the? I chose the other
Of course
thing.
not.
Oh, the same. I'm glad there was a spare kimono for him.
Whose kimono is it?
Actually,
I don't know. I took it off
this
some dead
kimono
guy.
was made for me a long time ago.
Oh, we have guests. I'm sorry for intruding. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
If you're so sorry, maybe you should stop intruding.
Have we met?
Yoyoi's only been with us for 3 years. Or perhaps you know one another from before?
No. There's just a familiar scent in the air.
Oh.
That's probably me. I'm wearing
You
a perfume
farted?
with citrus
Oh.
notes.
Now that you mention it, that does smell refreshing.
And also,
Anyway,
like a janitor
this
was
is our
just in
living
here.
housekeeper,
Kill yourself in
Yayoi.
disgrace.
You wanted to see me?
Mr. Shijima asked me to gather the equipment for the cherry blossom ceremony.
Oh, he would.
but I
That
just
son of a
can't
bitch.
Find some of the items.
Let's look for them together, shall we?
No, let your
Eiji,
housekeeper take care of it. That's
I
what
will
she's
join
paid
you
for.
later. Everyone, please go on ahead to the Shijima cherry tree.
So, was that your mother, Eiji?
Or perhaps your stepmother?
How did you know?
Why did she struggle to say that word? Stepmother? Well, are you okay, Eiji? So does he come up with the crime tricks too? Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm. That one seems better. Strong hypothesis. There. Yeah, that one seems a lot more plausible to me.
It seemed like she didn't know you had your own kimono. A mother would definitely have known, and anyway, she's too young.
Very observant, Haruka.
Also, you were
A little
about to
too
say something
observant.
earlier,
Hiya!
weren't you?
Throws a knife out of his sleeve.
Most importantly, my mother gave me this kimono. Is that what you were going to say?
Yoko is my father's second wife. They got married after I left the family.
I see. Well, she seems nice.
Yeah. I guess.
She's a harlot.
She was in the house when the skeleton was found, correct? I've got to ask her about that later.
Just remember, you're supposed to be writing about the ceremony. I can't imagine what my father would say if he finds out what I've asked you to do.
Well,
What? Is he that scary?
Well,
yes, he's killed 36
we'll see
people.
when you meet him.
Sure.
Well then, let's go see the cherry tree.
The one on the left is pretty hot, not gonna lie.
Wow. So this is the Shijima cherry tree.
In bloom for the first time in 100 years.
That seems unlikely.
The skeleton was found under this tree, right?
Yeah. Who killed and buried that sad soul
Spooky
here, I wonder?
skeletons.
Killed?
The skeleton's chest bones had marks that suggested a knife wound, apparently.
But then, shouldn't the police be investigating this?
Probably,
My
but
father's
they're
in a
all
standoff with
drunk.
the police right now. He told them not to say anything until the remains were identified. But somehow, the story got leaked to the media.
No,
The
bastards.
remains are nearly 100 years old, apparently. So the police have no reason to hurry. That's why I want to solve this mystery.
So what you want to know is,
See, I would want to know the identity of the killer, but I have a feeling he wants to know the identity of the skeleton. I'm gonna go with the killer anyway. Fuck it.
the killer from 100 years ago, right?
The identities of both the skeleton and the killer.
Say you do uncover the truth about this 100-year-old murder, then what?
It's of great importance to me, actually. I suspect that skeleton has something to do with the Shijima family's fruit of youth.
You've mentioned that fruit before.
Can I just say, I am so happy that I picked English dub, because I'm sure the Japanese is wonderful and very, it would be more immersive and all that crap. But I love corny dubs, and this is fitting the bill so far. This kimono? I wish I could be a dub actor. I would intentionally get it bad like this. Anywho, we're going to get another beer. I also have to go to the bathroom. One moment. up on the that you're looking for. Why did you stop taking on everything on your own? Why did you stop about the future? Your dream is waiting. Come on, let's go. Oh shit! I gotta make the YouTube playlist. Fuck. 1 second. Let's go ahead and. It's a long ass title. A Shijima story. Why does it always default to it always defaults to private? Now I wonder if I'm just back all the way to here, if this gain is going to be okay. Or if actually being closer with less gain would be okay as well. A little bit less. See how that is. I think this could work. All right, let's try this out. All right, back to it. Yayoi Kasuga. Not sure how I feel about that. Not anything in the game, I meant the beer taste.
What is it?
More precisely, the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi. According to my
Of
mother,
course.
anyone who consumes this fruit will stop aging forever. It's mentioned in the Kojiki Chronicles. This fruit of youth has been passed down for generations in my family. Although I've never seen it, and my father won't tell me anything about it. But if it's somewhere in that house, I'm going to find it and rewrite the future of medicine.
Ah.
AG, you realize it's strange for a scientist to be saying all that, right?
But it isn't strange
Yes,
at all.
well,
Science
I'm an idiot.
offers countermeasures to aging.
Really?
The telomeres at the ends of the human chromosome determines how many times a cell can divide. They're like game tokens, and aging is what happens when tokens get spent. But some
Right.
forms of life have an endless supply
I
of these
remember Doom Guy
tokens.
getting older.
Endless?
Yeah. Cancer cells, for example. They're able to multiply infinitely because their telomeres constantly repair themselves. In effect, they're ageless.
If we give everyone
That's
cancer,
why it
they'll
isn't
live
totally
forever.
bizarre that a fruit might contain components that stop aging.
A fruit
Fruits
that
get
makes people
cancer.
ageless. And it's called the,
Gumma Gumma no Mi.
Kaku no Kono.
Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi. Let's shorten it to Tokijiku.
What does this Tokijiku have to do with our skeleton?
I found an account of a murder committed 100
Well,
years
I
ago.
don't know about our
and it
skeleton.
mentions
We
the
each have
Tokijiku.
separate skeletons,
Based
lady.
on the proximity and dates, that skeleton might just be related to this case.
A murder.
I don't know the details.
Surely you
The
don't mean
Shijima family history is full
murder.
of unsolved cases, unnatural deaths, that sort of thing. Please, Haruka,
I must
I
kill
want
you.
to know the Tokijiku's whereabouts and the truth behind my family's involvement in that skeleton. Will you help me?
No. Alright, I'll be nice. I'm a nice guy.
I'd be glad to help.
Well, let's not get too ahead of
But
ourselves.
where should I start?
I have just the reading material for you.
Reading material?
Reading material?
And
You're boring.
it's right up your...
Didn't think you'd be the first one here.
Long time no see, AG.
You really think you can just waltz back in here and interfere
Yes,
with
I
the
do,
family's succession?
Kazunaga.
You're Haruka Kagami, aren't you? Author of the Detective Makoto Nishimari series.
Haha.
You know about it?
Of course. Look, Kazunaga. She created Makoto Nishimari.
Yes.
You know, with the cool catchphrase, the path of logic lines up.
Never heard of it.
Ah. And now I must
This
kill
is
you
Haruka Kagami.
for the
writer,
honor of my master. Hiya!
and her editor, Akari Yamase. My older brother, Kazunaga, and my younger brother, Mitsunori. Nice to meet you. Just wondering, what brings you two here? Haruka's writing a feature story.
About the skeleton under the cherry tree. I bet a mystery writer like you can't get enough.
That's right. I don't need to play nice with him.
This guy must have 0 friends. I'm dying to know more. Is the answer you're looking for, yes?
Given your expertise, why don't you try figuring it out yourself? The identity of that skeleton, I mean. Then you can proclaim the path of logic lines up.
Why did they cast a 60-year-old man to play this
Of course.
person?
I'll look into it.
I'm too drunk to want to know more. Anywho, here's my dad. He's probably just about the same age as me, if we're going by voice actors.
Thank you for having us.
Eiji, long time no see.
I do not need this cane.
Dad, you're looking
I
well.
only use it to kill.
You look terrible in a kimono.
Thank you.
Then it's good
We
that
all
I'll
do.
never have to wear one for work.
And not that you look any better in a lab coat, mind you.
Obtain clues with triangle. Ooh. Ooh, Dad.
After leaving the family, what exactly have you been researching?
It's none of your business.
So be it.
I've been on the island at Nunya.
Welcome.
None your business,
I
pops.
am Ryoe Shijima,
Yeah, you would be.
and you must be the best-selling writer.
No. I'm indebted to Ichie for all his help. Sorry. You must be the best-selling writer.
Yes. I'm indebted to Eiji for all his help.
So you're interested in our cherry blossom
Bet
ceremony?
you are.
This ceremony is an important family tradition, held once every 100 years. Feel free to take part and ask questions, but I ask you not to interfere. We don't
Oh,
usually
shut
let
up.
outsiders attend, after all.
We understand. Thank you. I promise we won't cause any inconvenience.
To be honest, that skeleton has attracted a lot of unwanted media attention. Such a nuisance. If this story of yours can help clarify matters, we'd be very grateful.
That's our gardener, Takehiko Kusagari. He's looked after this cherry tree for us for many years.
Excellent work. You should be proud, Kusagari.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Then let us begin.
Bow. Oh, it's an opening title sequence. Would you look at that? Beautiful.
About Gyoe. How much does he know about me?
A lot.
What do you mean?
Something he said makes me think that. Eiji!
Huh.
You're quite the success. You're a bona fide best-selling mystery writer now.
He read the interview. Of course he did. I'm a fool. No, we're not done yet. He doesn't know I'm a mystery writer, of course. Fool. You know, you could be a best-selling mystery author. It's not really mutually exclusive. gonna go with this.
I think whatever he knows about me comes from reading the interview. He said that AG didn't look good in a lab coat. He must have seen the picture of AG in that interview.
Of course he did. I sent it to him in advance, after all. And of course he did.
I think whatever he knows about me comes from reading the interview. Must have seen the
In advance, after all. And I also told him about you, Haruka Kagami, a best-selling writer.
You didn't tell him I was a mystery writer?
Well, do you think he'd really let a pop fiction writer come in here to do a story about their centuries-old tradition?
I think he would. By the way, where did everyone go? I think whatever he knew. Where did everyone go?
Oh, they're lighting incense at the altar.
What's the matter?
Everything.
It's nothing. Just seem to have lost my phone strap. Maybe back at the cherry tree? I'll take a look later.
Perhaps.
Anyway, what do you make of everything so far?
The cherry blossom ceremony, this estate, the skeleton, and this Tokijiku business. Everything's a mystery. That reminds me, you mentioned some reading material?
Ah, right. This could be our first clue, I think. Eiji found it, by the way.
Shinseinen, the very first magazine to publish at Ogarampo.
You sure know your stuff. This issue, published nearly 100 years ago, contains the first part of a novel.
Oh my.
The writer's name is Yoshino Shijima.
Shijima? As in one of Eiji's ancestors?
Shijima.
It was
Miyazaki.
supposed to be a serial novel, but for some reason the other parts were never published. And guess what? The Tokijiku appears in the
George
story.
R. R. Martin's ancestor must have written it.
This is the
Heyo, because he didn't
100-year-old
finish.
murder
Ah.
case that Eiji mentioned.
But it's fiction, right?
It's presented that way. Yes, but what's written here actually happened.
So, it's a true story?
If you read this, you'll learn about what happened to the Tokijiku in the Taisho era.
All right, I'll get started.
But there's just one problem.
Huh?
Some pages have holes in them, some are missing.
So you were
not
smoking
a
and you
complete
ripped them out to
story, I'm
smoke
afraid.
more.
You're right. This looks painful to read. It's full of archaic expressions, too.
But in your hands, it just might be solved.
Huh?
How about imagining the characters as people you know in real life? For example, the young protagonist. She wants to be a writer. That sounds very much like you, doesn't it?
Then
No, I
what
am a
about this
writer, you
partner of hers,
bitch. I don't want to be one.
Josie. Who would this be?
Smart, somewhat aloof man. Does anyone come to mind?
Well, obviously. The heck, Detective who?
Eiji, I guess.
What's important is how easy it is for your imagination. Focus on that.
Right. And as for the other characters...
You could try imagining them as people from the Shijima household.
The Shijima household. Of course, I'll give it a shot.
You would. You would give it a shot.
We first met in the spring of 1922.
Whoa.
The 11th year of the Taisho era.
A cherry blossom ceremony.
Industries languished after the end of the Great War. And disease ravaged the country once more. Many lives were lost during those dark days. But that was precisely why we pursued the joys and ambitions of life with even greater zeal.
Whoa, sumo.
Democracy. The human right to liberty and equality. The flowers of modernity had bloomed, and they were growing out from the skulls of our dead.
It happens.
On that day, somewhere in Tokyo, at the residence of one Ginsaku Goto, a private auction was about to start. I heard rumors that the Tokijiku, the so-called fruit of youth, would be up for sale, and so I was on the lookout
It's
for
her.
a way in. All for the sake of that fruit.
Masanori! Setsu!
Ha ha ha
I'm
ha.
very much
My
looking forward to
mustache
today,
welcomes you.
As am I, dear Setsu.
Mm-hmm.
Please come in.
I'm known as Mr. Magnanimous, and I'm here to welcome you. Ooh, a wandering hand. Ooh.
Interesting.
No one can resist the Mario stash. I hate you. Goodbye.
Can I have that back, please?
No.
Sorry.
You most certainly may not, sir.
Excuse me. That's pig's blood, isn't it? What's it for? That's an awfully fancy bottle for pig's blood.
Pig's blood.
We had pigs back home, you see.
Oh, shut up.
Remember
It's
it
human
well,
blood. And
since
now
my
there's going to be
darling
more.
pigs
Hiya!
kept getting turned into food.
You can tell from just one look.
Well,
This is a very precious item.
Hmm?
is this person going to the... What are you gonna sell it as, huh? A panacea? Or dragon's blood, perhaps?
Who are you?
Well, I guess that's all I can say.
I'm Yoshino Shijima. You're taking part in that private auction, aren't you? I'd like to attend as well. But I heard that every participant has to bring some item related to eternal youth or immortality. She seems to be an exception, though.
Who?
The woman who went inside. I'm pretty sure she has a special relationship with the organizer. I guess people like her are welcome too.
Why do you
Wow,
think
slut shaming.
They touched each other discreetly, so the man beside them wouldn't notice. They seemed used to that.
Impossible.
Well,
Japan
wait.
is an honorable people. They
Oh,
would never
God.
have an
You don't want me
adulterer.
telling everyone that it's just pig's blood, do you?
that? What do you want from me?
Sex.
Call me your companion or whatever. Just take me inside with you. Please.
Jeez, you don't have to be so desperate about it.
Your reasoning is flawed. That woman is a legitimate participant.
Hey, wait!
Ooh.
Are you coming?
You let me
Oh.
in?
You've got a keen eye. It might come in handy.
Thank you.
Cool.
Oh, welcome.
The name's Josui Kusaka. I heard about the auction from Setsu.
You knew who she was? That's not fair.
Yes, she mentioned you. Josui, yes? Setsu's already inside. And this is?
She's my traveling companion. Please don't mind her.
I see. Well, then come in. Have some tea while we wait for the auction to start.
Murder.
Something wrong?
I saw something strange in that window.
Reminds me of the mask I wore in Ghost of Tsushima.
I had infiltrated the auction with some unexpected assistance. Now I needed an opportunity to seize the Tokijiku.
Not that.
This is going to turn into a romance plot with Eiji, isn't it?
You mean Josui, right? Not Eiji. You're just borrowing faces and voices, remember?
That's right. Back to the
Yes, but
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
so aroused already.
thank you for coming. I'm the head of this estate.
My mustache
Kinsaku Goto.
will
The auction will begin
consume
at noon,
you
about
all.
an hour from now. Please make yourselves at home until then.
I just love his voice.
Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Kinu Kotomiya, and I deal in antiques.
And
As you
I'm
must
just
have
a
heard from
raging
Ginsaku,
bitch.
All of
None of you
today's
are welcome.
items have some relation to eternal youth. The items
Which you
you've
can see
brought
I've
will be
missed
put
out on.
display, and you'll bid for items that catch your fancy. It's time to show us how skilled you are at buying low and selling high. I hope we have an exhilarating auction.
Oh, I'll bet we shall.
I know anything to do with eternal youth is probably a scam, but I just love the idea of it. The romance.
What did everyone bring? Oh, I can't wait.
I hear you're a collector of strange and bizarre tales, Setsu.
Yes, that's why my curiosity is so easily piqued. What have you brought?
Dragon's blood. Oh. Long sought after by those in power. Its ability to grant eternal youth is celebrated in legends throughout the world.
Well, dragon's blood. A thing of immense value if it were real.
A shame it's pig's blood.
Well, my item was once kept in a certain Hachiman shrine and venerated as a relic. Legend says it's the sword of Taira no Masakato.
Lord Masakato?
Indeed. Lord Masakato was beheaded, and some accounts say his head never rotted. One could say that his sword is connected to agelessness, too.
Let me hold it.
Be careful.
Whose
Okay.
blood does it thirst for today, I wonder?
That's enough, Setsu.
And as for my item, are you familiar with the legend of the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi?
Not at all.
It's what Tajimomori found in the mythical land across the seas, isn't it?
I see you've done your research.
It's my job, after all.
Mythical
Masanori
land is
is a medical
called
researcher who also
America.
works for the Army Institute of Scientific Research.
I'm investigating ways to make soldiers stronger, and that includes the topic of agelessness.
Apparently, a certain family has been watching over the fruit of youth for generations.
Well, that's news to me.
But then this family fell into ruin and all the Tokijiku were lost. Although, I somehow managed to get my hands on one.
No.
Look!
Word, this is...
It was indeed a Tokijiku, the very same one I'd been trying to find. No, to reclaim.
Everything I've heard. So I thought maybe, just maybe, this could be the real deal.
Oh, you're all experts at this, aren't you? Now then, we can't leave your valuable items lying around like this. We'll store them in a locked room until the auction starts. This way, please.
Let's go.
That leads to the basement.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
You're after the Tokijiku, aren't you?
what? Oh, look at that. What? No. Just because of Mark Wahlberg, I have to say that one.
No, not at all.
If you won't be honest with me, you can go back outside.
Good. I won't be.
Something the matter, Josui?
Ah, I'm sorry. My companion wandered off.
As they always do. This way, please.
Oh, women.
Don't think you're off the hook.
I'm not.
Are you sure it's safe to put everything in here?
This door will be locked from the outside, and I'll guard this with the utmost care, so there's nothing to worry about.
What is this?
Oh, don't touch that. That's my item for the auction.
It's quite large.
Indeed. Let's have a look, shall we? Just a peek, though. One careless move, and we'll all be cursed.
That happens.
Huh?
What?
Yes, it's a mummy. You've all heard stories about how consuming a mummy grants longevity, I suppose. But this is no ordinary mummy. This here is a living corpse. Some claim it wanders the night in search of human blood.
Why don't we just watch it at night?
Whether this form of eternal life brings happiness is another question altogether, of course.
Let's return to the manor. There's still time before the auction begins at noon. Some light refreshments in the lounge, perhaps.
Yes.
Shut up, lady. I'll refresh myself when I damn well please. Oh.
What'll it be? Speak or leave now.
Well,
I'm going to reclaim the Tokijiku. It belongs to my family, after all.
Your family?
Yes, my family situation is somewhat complicated. My father entrusted me with the Tokijiku when he told me to leave our house. But I didn't know where to go. Then I came down with a fever and fell asleep in some temple. And when I awoke...
The Tokijiku was gone.
no, I was raped, you idiot.
Yes,
But yes, the fruit was gone.
I searched everywhere to no avail.
If you searched everywhere, you would have found it.
That's when I heard about this auction from an antiques dealer. I knew it'd be here,
Really?
but
Sorry, I'm going to have to pause you right there. Not because I find anything you're saying to be BS, but because I have to get another drink. Oh, I don't know why I'm feeling the tiredness so much. Anywho, let's
there
continue.
was no way I could scrounge up what I needed to get inside. That fruit was very precious to me.
Well, duh, it grants
I have to
eternal
get it,
life, you dumb
no
bitch.
matter
That would be precious to me, too.
It seems
Only because...
you and I have the same goal.
No.
What?
I'm also
get
here
me
to
the
steal the
fruit?
Tokijiku.
What?
I never intended to take part in the auction. What do you say to working together? We'll join forces to get the Tokijiku.
I could use the help,
I'm a foolish girl. I'm going to trust the handsome man.
but I
I mean, look at him.
can't let it fall into your...
We'll discuss that later. In any case, you still seem to be in bad shape. It's fine if you want to make an enemy of me. But then,
Yes.
I'll tell everyone the truth about you.
Yes. And then I'll kill you.
But...
And then I'll have them all kill you.
I have a reputation to uphold.
But it's a brilliant idea, isn't it?
I won't allow it. You are not getting this key.
Don't worry. No one will suspect a thing. I'll just tamper with their items a bit, you know? Make
Wait. This is where the rewind button is actually going to come in handy. How can she not see them in the window right now?
no one will suspect.
We're not
Are you
getting
fucking kidding
this-
me?
I won't allow it. You are not getting this key.
Don't worry. No one will
They're
suspect
right
a
there.
thing. I'll just tamper with their
I
items
guess
a
'cause
bit,
she's
you know?
short?
Make it look like mice got into the room.
What the
Then
fuck?
our items will go for higher prices. And we can get theirs for cheap.
I've already told you no. My dear Setsu, don't you realize how crass you sound right now?
I'm being crass, am I? These perky tits are... Oh my god, that was so bad. Holy
You have
shit,
to
this is bad.
Saku, I told so many people about this auction and gathered all these items here. All because
It's like the room
I
of video
want you
games.
to
This is
live
amazing.
even just a little bit longer.
What?
You'll give me the key, won't you?
Is this for real? Did she just stab him? I think he just
No one
orgasmed.
can know that you
Oh,
got the
he's
key
about to
from
again.
me. Return it when you're done.
This is amazing.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm faint.
You're burning up.
I'm pretty hot, yes.
You must get the Tokijiku.
Jeez. Useless woman. Slaps her. Ah, no, you gotta slap her.
Not again.
Yes,
How
again.
long was I out for?
About
2 days.
20 minutes.
Oh.
20 minutes. Then it's almost noon. The auction will start without us.
It can wait.
What? No, it was 8 a.m.
How
What
are
are
you
you,
feeling?
drunk?
I'm fine. We've got to find the Tokijiku.
So will it be?
You have a brain tumor, dumbass.
I think it's best for us to work together.
Fine. The Tokijiku is mine, though.
If you say so. You've got grit. I like that.
Aw. Even if you're a helpless, fainting girl. But this guy's just the most melodramatic man in the world's history.
The door's locked.
No.
We missed the perfect opportunity. I'm sorry. If only I hadn't passed out.
Who's there? Ah, it's you two. Everyone's looking for you. What were you doing here?
Trying to break in.
Well,
Just what are you up to?
You know.
We'll be honest with you. We saw Setsu ask Ginsaku to give her the key to this room. I thought she might do something to the auction items, so we came to take a look.
Setsu has the key? Are you sure?
Yes, but she doesn't seem to be here anymore. She must have gone back to the manor.
Actually, she's not there either.
What? Not even in Ginsaku's room?
Indeed. The auction is going to start any minute now. Are you sure she's still not in there?
The door's locked.
Setsu! Setsu! Are you in there? Setsu!
Oh.
This is
Be honest with you guys, I'm just jamming
Wait,
triangle the
is
whole
this-
time.
blood.
Blood. Hmm.
Is someone at the end of the corridor?
In 1922? Of course not. The hell is that? The mummy!
It's alive!
Oh my god, this is so bad. I love it. What was that editing? It's like weirdly over the top acting.
The mummy! The mummy's alive! That masked mummy, the one Ginsaku brought.
It was holding a sword covered in blood.
How absurd. Are you sure you aren't imagining things?
Yes, I saw it with my own
All
eyes.
three of us, the
There
same
were red
thing?
stains in front of the storeroom door, and they were all along the corridor. And then there it was.
Kinu, have you been here the whole time since the items went in the storeroom?
No, I've just been wandering about the manor. Ginsaku and Masanori also went about their business, I'm sure.
So everyone was in separate
I legit was
places.
not sure if she was being sarcastic or actually answering that question.
Where did
And I
Setsu
think she was
go?
being
Ginsaku?
serious.
Where have you been?
Oh, Setsu's missing. I've been looking for her the whole time.
Perhaps she was killed by the mummy. Perhaps she touched something she wasn't supposed to, and this is her punishment.
Ginsaku, you gave Setsu the key to the storeroom, didn't you?
I didn't. No.
I don't know
I
what
actually saw you hand over the key to her.
No,
She was going to damage the other items to reduce their value, isn't that right?
I told her I was against it, but Setsu...
Is there a duplicate key?
No. That was the only key.
The door to the storeroom was locked just now. We saw the mummy outside the room, which means...
I see. That mummy must have taken the key from Setsu and then locked the door.
Wait a minute. What's all this about the mummy?
Your mummy, Ginsaku, might be a real living corpse after all.
It's so stupid. I love this thing.
In any case, first, we have to find Setsu.
Yes. This is like they took
Masanori.
90s FMV games
Yoko.
and said, let's make a 2022
You're in the
one.
army, aren't you? You're probably the only man here who could win a fight.
What? Only people in the army can win fights now?
We're counting on you.
Or hold
Fine.
lanterns, apparently. Very well. I shall do this, and then rape Chinese women whenever the Second World War comes. Damn, taking them a long time to walk there. We should probably all go together, but we're taking the Scooby-Doo strategy.
Well,
I searched every inch of the manor, but
How about the storeroom?
I looked around it, but couldn't get inside. The door is still locked after all.
Did we really just send him alone while we all sat on our asses?
Well, let's go and check the storeroom together.
good idea. Let's bring something to break the lock with.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Obi-Wan. It's like 60 years before Star Wars, but you got it. Oh my.
Setsu!
No, my lover.
Terrible.
She was a bitch.
The Tokichiku, it's gone.
No!
The mummy.
The mummy. The mummy. It's here.
There it is. Just a dried up old mummy. But then, what did we see earlier?
Whoa.
We have to inform the police.
Wait. An investigation would be bad for both of us. Who knows what we'll be accused of?
You think we should run away?
If we run now, everyone will think we did it.
Then, what can we do?
We'll have to inform the police eventually.
But then we'll be suspects.
That's why we'll figure it out first. Before the police get here. We'll find the killer and prove it with hard evidence.
Hard evidence, of course.
What happened today? Who did what and where? We have to recall every last detail. There must be a clue somewhere. And when we find the killer, I'm sure we'll find the Tokijiku too.
Huh. Oh boy. It's reasoning time. Let's do it.
The victim is Setsu, a collector of strange tales. Her body was found in a locked storeroom in the basement with her throat slit. The murder weapon was probably the blood-stained sword in the mummy's hand.
We caught sight of the mummy around the time of the murder. Aside from the sword, the mummy was also holding the storeroom key.
This is actually a really interesting concept for a game, even though it's corny bad.
Killer mummy. What could be the truth behind this case?
It's like so corny, but also a cool concept. Clues that were missed during the incident phase will be automatically obtained. Oh, nice. Ah. Kami. Makes sense. Yes. What? Uh-huh. No, calm down. I guess that would be what it was. Yeah, this is more describing what it is. Aha, yes. It was Gatetsu, or whatever that mustached man is. Oh my. That man. No. Too easy. I mean, I do think so, but maybe not. Maybe. Maybe. Right. What? No. That's stupid. A body? What? What? I don't think that's possible. Now there's a new one. Why would someone don a mummy disguise? Exactly. Interesting. Oh, obviously. You would have to be some sort of idiot not to piece that together. However, it would provide an alibi in more ways than one. However, yes, I think everyone did want to shock. They were planting the idea, possibly against Saku. As a prank? No. To murder someone, yes. One moment. We're going to go ahead and get another beer. Blow our nose. bad. You ever get that bloody nose and you just get a bunch of bloody boogers and you can't get it clear? Oh man, it's just, yeah, I could text you guys some pictures of it if I got all your phone numbers. But anyways, shall return to Ghost of. Wait, no, we're not playing Ghost of Shijima. Fuck. Centennial case, a Shijima story. I had to look at the cover. I keep wanting to say Shinigami because that's the death gods in Japan, and it's not. It's Shijima. All right. What was used for the disguise? Indeed. Process of elimination. Let me solve this one first. Yes. I agree. The plot thinnens. That definitely factors in. And that definitely factors in. There's no fucking way. Yeah. So they use fake blood, pig's blood. This is an interesting game. What did the killer use in the murder? Well, he definitely used the blood. He definitely used to hide in the crate. Who did he kill? What's her face? Not Gematsu or whatever. That's the fucking name of the site. I'm an idiot. Setsu? Yeah. It's Setsu. So I don't think the key had anything to do with it. No, I don't think so. He definitely took that fruit. She wasn't killed with the fucking box. It just got taken during the murder. Dummy. No. I don't believe it. That's a dumb theory. Dumb theory. Could be. I'm a big fan of the wooden crate factoring in. No. No, 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 no. This is the worst game to play while drunk. You know that? You gotta fucking use deductive reasoning. In fact, I'm just gonna throw this one in here. Look at that. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. About that. That is an interesting theory. Obviously, it was big enough for a person. A person was put in it. You don't have to explain that to me. Oh, my. Could be, could be. Although she wasn't really suffocated. She was all bloody and shit, so... Well, she definitely had blood on her. So that was definitely used. Pig's blood, not dragon blood. No. Stupid. Huh. That would just be mean. She wasn't even the one that brought it. It could be. I kind of doubt it, though. The sword obviously was used in the murder. Damn. That hurt. What's this? Yes, what was the purpose of the mummy? That's true. A dead person. Hmm. Well, obviously. That's an easy alibi. Oh my. You really believe in the mummy, don't you, game? I think the mummy's a fucking farce, but you keep believing you. No, it's fucking fake. Hmm. Yeah, why not? No, the mummy isn't fucking real. Oh my god. This game keeps wanting me to think the mummy's real. I know it's not. The old legend says... Oh, why doesn't everybody just fucking take a bite during the daytime, you dumbasses? Alright. Consuming its flesh will grant eternal life. Well, its flesh is sitting right there, so... Yeah. Wow, was it so cute? Right, that's a clue. Oh dear. Yeah, but it could have been that pig's blood. Ugh. From the murder weapon, the murderer was not injured. There's something else to this, though. Pool of blood, maybe? Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. These are his theories. Well, yes, thank you. If someone's killed somewhere else, the blood will be somewhere else. Duh. Fantastic. Oh, we got more. Ah, we got a lot more. Kusaku had the keys. You killer. He gave it to her. I don't understand what the problem is. I keep going back to that one. It's never that one. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it. Boy. No. I don't want to replay any scenes. I don't have any of these. Ah. Hey. Ooh, swaying on my feet. We'll see if I last through the end of this scene. Jeez. Oh my gosh. It never ends. I mean, it was. Of course they did. How could they not? Oh, maybe. Alright. Oh, I'm fading fast. I gotta call it a night there. We'll pick up right here, though. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay plus ultra. We'll see you next time on the next exciting episode of John Plays.